This is one of the retention areas for the dredge material, right?
Correct.
This is number one that they're putting in this large area. How many more cells do you think they're going to do here?
3 more are planned.
3 more are planned?
One a little smaller than this first one, and then 2 more that's larger than the first one.
The purpose of these is to store the material short term.
That's our plan or our hopes, is short term.
So that we let the water drain off of it, right? And then we'll have this good nutrient-filled dirt that hopefully we can get some people interested in taking.
Yes.
I know that we'd love to see some people line up and take big quantities. That's right. So how many cubic yards will be in this one once it dries out?
This one here will have approximately 45,000 cubic yards in it.
45,000.
We can't fill it to the max capacity, but then it'll settle some as the water leaves it.
So there'll be about 40,000 cubic yards here eventually, and
yes,
it'll probably be at least another 1.5 years, you think?
I would say time we get it dewatered and get the water out of it before it would be in a truckable state.
You can see the material flowing into the lake from the dredge right now. And it is mostly water, right?
It's roughly 90% water, 10% solids, or 10% material, however you want to read it. The maximum you normally would get would be 20% material, but it's hard to keep 20% consistency. 10% is a good average.
So down at the other end there, I see a bunch of rocks there, and so is that the dam where the water is filtering and then going back in?
That's our water structure. That's our outflow box. That's where water leaves after the material settles out. It settles out as it goes around. We have a turbidity curtain down there, and there's a rock check dam. And the water gets cleaner as it progresses through, then we release it back to the lake. The more land we can find around the lake to put this stuff, the better off we'll be.
That's a good point. We need to find at least one more big area on the west side of the lake, and it'd be great if we could find another one on the south side, in the middle somewhere, and really about 3 to 4 more sites would be ideal.
We'll entertain any land 5 acres or more that someone has to offer.
And how close does it have to be to the lake?
Well, the closer the better, but I mean, like this site, we're a little ways from the water. I mean, we have got booster pumps we can utilize if we need to. It costs us more money to operate, but we can do that. So if it's anywhere within a mile of the lake, we prefer it to be less than that, but within a mile, we will look at it to see if it's worth our time.
And in this particular site is on Jonathan Creek, which is right over there in that stand of trees. So that's how the water's getting back to the lake.
Going back to the lake through that creek.
All right.
But going through it, we got another sediment pond over here, and then it goes through the ditch, and it's got some vegetation in it to filter it out as it goes back.
Is the plan to have this return eventually to being farmland?
Not right now, because of the reason it's not is because the fact that we can't find no land. And this the state owns now, so if we can find someone to take the material, once we process it, we can reuse this site again. And a lot of times with the farmers' fields, we'll use it and grade it back to farmable property, and then they go back to farming it. Well, then we've lost that land. So we're always looking for land, always looking for the opportunity to purchase or lease land.